What's going on, everybody? We have some official info on the Battlegrounds. Let's dig into it. Now, normally I don't read these posts word for word, but this one's not that long, so let's just go. Greetings, Summoners. It's time to give you all an introduction to the highly anticipated 1v1 solo competitive mode coming to the contest this spring, the Battlegrounds. Karine is on a mission to find the most worthy summoners in all the battle realm. She has enlisted the help of Aegon and the champion to run a competition where you and your champions will compete for the honor of being crowned the best summoner in the contest. As we start the countdown to the release of this new game mode, we're preparing some sneak previews to give you a taste of what you can expect when Battlegrounds launches for a limited time public beta this April. Okay, so April. I was kind of guessing April, but the thing is, I was guessing April was like the full release of the mode. So it appears it's just going to be the beta, which means probably a couple months after April is when the mode is going to launch, which lines up with the next Summoner Showdown tournament. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. If the game mode, Battlegrounds are going to be live in game and then used as a way to qualify for the tournament, but like how long would they be live in game? I'm not sure, but it seems like it is going to be kind of a hype release. I feel like that's maybe why they're releasing it. If April, if we say like 2 months after that, let's say like June or July or something, I'm not sure if they just need more time to work on the mode and polish it up and stuff, but judging by the buggy nature of the releases sometimes in this game, I feel like fine, take all the time you need. As much as I want to play the mode, I want it to come out when it's ready. And it is going to be pretty hype if it does line up with the next Summoner Showdown tournament. Okay, about the Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is an all-new game mode where you will test your skills, game knowledge, and the might of your roster of champions. Battlegrounds pits you against another summoner in a head-to-head battle to prove your supremacy. Here's how it'll work. Each summoner will create a deck of champions from their roster, then take turns picking and banning champions for their use throughout the matchup. It's important to note that bans apply to both of you, so choose wisely. There'll be a global buffs applied to all fights, and you'll need to keep an eye out for your opponent's masteries as well. After the picks and bans phase, you will fight against your opponent's chosen champions, but that's not where the challenge ends. You and your opponent will conduct your fights at the same time and be graded on set criteria. The winner of each round will be determined by their scores, and the first summoner to win 2 out of the 3 rounds will be crowned the victor. So, this is basically the Summoner Showdown tourney that we saw. If any of this was kind of confusing to you, I made a kind of a recap video. Well, I made a couple videos about the Summoner Showdown. I made one initial before the tournament was out when we didn't really see the game in action. It was just kind of like a teaser from Kabam that they were showing, and I was trying to break it down. But then we also saw the actual Summoner Showdown tournament itself. So if any of this was kind of confusing to you, you can just watch that tournament and see how it played out. But, all right, last little section here, more details coming soon. This is just a small preview of Battlegrounds, and we will share more information as we get closer to the final release, including a new store for rewards. This is something that I think Legacy was requesting as far as the rewards go, which I'm all for, man. There's a lot of in-game stores in this game. I think some of them maybe could be cut down a little bit, but I feel like for something as big as this game mode, I feel like a store is appropriate. The Glory store is really nice because you can kind of just purchase the things in that store that you actually need, rather than being handed some rewards that you might already be overflowing on, or you can't use because you're lacking a different catalyst, and they're giving you the same catalyst that you already have, kind of thing. So whatever's in the store, we don't know, but I like that it's a store. Okay, look forward to a major beta for all summoners who are uncollected and above in April. Keep an eye out for your chance to take part in a special week-long preview of Battlegrounds in March. In addition to that, we'll also be giving some of our content creators first look access to Battlegrounds this month. Be sure to check out their videos and live streams to get an early look at Battlegrounds. Until next time, Summoners, we'll see you in the contest. Okay, so that's the entire post. So yeah, I feel a little bit weird about the the fact that the content creators get a first look, but I kind of wish that it was just everyone getting the first look at the same time. But I don't know, man. This is the way it goes, I guess. And with that, I mean, we're gonna make the best of it. There's gonna be a lot of content made as soon as I possibly can, as soon as I can get my hands on the Battlegrounds, and as soon as we can share that footage and stuff like that. Then yeah, man, pretty psyched. Haven't gotten access to it just yet, but yeah, man, soon. Get in there, get to see what the game mode's all about. Pretty pumped for it. Like I said, it's a little bit releasing a little bit later than I was expecting, given just when they first started talking about the mode in the roadmaps, even though they were like long-term roadmaps, and then seeing the cutscene leaked in game. I figured we were getting like a full release in April, but I don't mind that it's not a full release in April. It's gonna be pretty hyped for the next Summoner Showdown tourney and all that, and yeah. There's a lot that I want to say as like requests for the mode, but if I am gonna get my hands on it soon, then maybe I'll save that for like after a hands-on first impressions kind of thing. But there's a lot of like things that I talked about in previous ones. Like I want to have multiple decks. That way you can have like a competitive deck, more for fun deck, or just like if you're fighting your buddy who maybe isn't as advanced as you, maybe he's a little bit newer to the game, you can just throw in a bunch of 3-star champs, and that way you can still have like a fun and more fair matchup without messing with your your actual set decks. Masteries is another big concern. Hopefully their masteries will be tied to like each specific deck, if that is even a thing, that we're getting multiple decks, don't know. And a bunch of other things that are on my wish list for the mode, but let me see what's actually in game first before we get into that. So yeah, that's the entire post. I'm pretty excited about it. Content will be coming soon, man. I'm pumped. All right, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.